Hello, soul family. This message is finding you at a time where you're recognizing that you feel peaceful. You feel peace for the first time in your life. There's this tranquility, this peacefulness that I feel to your energy, this baseline of calmness. And I'm hearing that you've never experienced this before. This is new territory. And so at times it could feel a bit uncomfortable and you could find yourself reaching for vices that maybe give you a feeling that you had before, because I do feel like for you guys, you have maybe grown up in chaos, or you are used to feeling anxious, you are used to feeling worried, and that was your baseline for a very long time. And now your mind is quiet. Your body is calm. And I also feel like you don't feel the need to get to anywhere. You could have moments where maybe you wish you were further along, or you feel the desire to already be a future version of yourself, or be in a future reality, or be in a better set of circumstances, but those moments don't overpower your baseline, meaning how you feel on a regular basis. You're really starting to embody the energy of trust. And I really feel like you have completely surrendered control at this time. And I just want to say I'm really proud of you, because I know what it took for you. Well, I can't 100% know, but I know that getting to where you are now has not been easy. Things are really starting to look up for you, even though you may not have the proof in your physical reality that it is. I really just feel like you're trusting at this time. And I just heard that because you're trusting, you're calling things to you at lightning speed. And there could be moments where this is interesting. There could be moments where you kind of avoid. I don't think that you're avoiding doing what you need to do or doing what you actually desire, showing up for yourself in a way that a future version of yourself is. But there are moments where you kind of feel a bit of resistance to doing that thing that's actively calling in a future version of you. Or like when you do that thing, you are inhabiting that future version of you, showing up as that future version of you. And I feel like sometimes you don't want to do it. Like you do want to do it, but you're like, I don't know, it's this weird feeling where you're hesitant. It's like a hesitation. And it's because you know that what you're doing is moving you forward. And I also feel like whatever you're focusing on is bringing you so much joy as well. And that is also contributing to your peace because you're moving forward. And I feel like they're saying 5 months. The angels are telling me 5 months. 5 months ago, you weren't. And you can see the contrast in your energy. I'm just getting that you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting to get to this point. You've been waiting so long to actually be able to move forward. I'm getting that you've been stagnant for a long time. And so everything that you have been thinking about doing, or the person that you've been thinking about becoming, is actually here right now. And so I feel like you have moments where you just kind of sit in that, or you recognize that. And that also brings you a sense of peace, because you know, even just intuitively, that if you've grown this much in the past 5 months, you can only imagine where you're going to be in the next 5 months. So you know that you're growing. You know it's inevitable that you're going to see something change in your life. I'm seeing red roses. I also feel like you're listening to yourself in a way that you never have. You're very tuned into yourself, very tuned into your body, very tuned into your intuition. I'm hearing you don't miss anything, but you're following all of your intuitive nudges. Like, you're listening to yourself. You're very tuned into your higher self at this time. And I'm hearing you don't have to think too much. You don't have to think too much. Before, when you were trying to make things work, or maybe you were experimenting, trying things out, you had to kind of think about it. You had to think so much about, I need to do this, I need to do this. But now you're moving more intuitively. I'm also getting that your intuition could be more quiet at times than it is at other times. And that's also how you know that you're very tuned in, is because even when it's quiet and not as strong, you're still able to tune in and be like, oh, I think I still want to, show up in this way today, or I think I need to do this today. I also just heard you're about to witness magic. You're about to see your own magic in form. Wow, I love that. I'm actually seeing Tinkerbell. Ooh, hold on. There's a message coming through. You're doing things your way, which is also bringing you a sense of peace, because I feel like before you could have looked to other people, especially if these people were in the same field as you, or had the same career path as you. You could have looked to these people to kind of give you a roadmap so that you could know how you needed to show up, or in what way you needed to be, what steps you needed to take. And now you're doing things your way. And the way that they showed me this was Tinkerbell, and how in the first movie, she can't do what the other fairies can. I can't remember exactly what it is that she can't do, but it's because she's not supposed to be able to do those things, because that's what the other fairies are supposed to do. Oh, I think it's like controlling the seasons. Like, fairies have certain magic where they can control the season, or like, yeah, and she's a fixer. And so she focuses so much on trying to be like the other fairies that she doesn't recognize her own strength until something happens. I can't remember what happens. I think she stumbles across something and then fixes it up, and someone points it out to her, and she's like, oh, like, this is my gift. And so you're a pioneer at this time. You are your own leader at this time. And you've developed this strong sense of self-trust and cultivated this strong relationship with your intuition, and you're using that to guide you. You're using that as a way to build your own roadmap. And you're building it as you go. You're your own architect. I really like this message. It's like this peace is so prominent because you're not looking to anyone else. You're not looking to anywhere else. You're just present with yourself and present in your life. And I really get that you're living day to day and you're listening to yourself every single day and you're doing what brings you joy and you're showing up in the way that feels the most right to you. I'm seeing bicycles. Someone could have rode their bicycle recently. I just heard, oops, excuse me, confirmation burp. I just heard you're taking your training wheels off. I love that. Taking your training wheels off. There's also something coming through about you recognizing how much you've healed. Like you really sitting, because I really don't think you guys, and I actually struggle with this too, I don't think you guys recognize how far you've actually come. Like you do, but I think sometimes you can look to the future and see things from a bird's eye view, or see the person that you know that you can be and become, and you may focus there a little more sometimes than on the person that you are now and how far you come and how much you've changed, the things that you've had to do to become who you are right now. And your angels are saying, hey, like, you've done a tremendous amount of inner work. And this peace that you're feeling, this calmness, is a direct result of that. I'm also seeing ice cream. And cookies. I'm seeing giant cookies. Someone here could have a sweet tooth right now. Bible verses could be significant. Someone could have a Bible verse tattooed on them. Or you could be reading the Bible. I just heard again, like reading the Bible again. Focusing more on your faith in whatever way that takes form for you. This energy is so calm. It's like putting lotion on your skin after you get out of the shower. Is that a weird analogy? That might be the message, you guys. The gym could be significant. Someone here could be going to the gym more. Someone here could also be sharing themselves more, or in a different way than they're used to. And this could be in a number of ways, in your relationships, online, at work. Someone here could have also taken a higher position at their job. New York is coming through. A trip to New York. Someone here could have a trip to New York soon. These are just confirmations that this is for you. I feel like they're just extra confirmations though, because you guys are so tapped in, you're immediately going to know if this message is for you, or you immediately know when you clicked on it. That's another thing. You're no longer questioning your intuition either. Like, you could have been someone who would get an intuitive nudge or an intuitive hit, an inkling about something, and you would ignore it. Or not really ignore it, you would question it. A little bit of both. You would question it, question yourself, and now you don't question it at all. Because you're so connected to yourself, you're so in alignment at this time. I'm also hearing this peace is only going to cultivate more peace as well. Like how does that work? I'm just the messenger, okay? Sometimes I have to process these messages as well as I deliver them. I'm getting like this peace is going to cultivate more peaceful like experiences in your life. Like, you're moving away from chaos or traumatic experiences. This is truly the beginning of your era of peace. And that's not to say that everything is always going to be peaceful like 24/7, but your baseline is trust and faith and intuition. I really like this message. I like this energy. Yeah, I'm hearing you feel like you don't have to be anything but you, and that's enough. In each moment, every day, you're just showing up, hey, I'm going to be me today. I'm going to be the best me that I can be, and that's like your focus, really. That's your primary focus, that's your primary baseline. Okay, I think that's your message. I'm seeing taxis as well. Uber. Someone could have gotten an Uber today or recently. I'm also seeing the color blue. Blue could be significant. Throat chakra energy. I'm also getting that you're an open channel at this time. So you could be receiving a lot of guidance at this time as well. And it's just flowing through you, and this is part of you being very in tune with your intuition. I'm seeing a church. Church could be significant. You could be being invited into communal spaces or wanting to build stronger community. Makeup is significant too. Someone here could have bought makeup recently or is doing their makeup in a new way. I just asked the angels if that was the end of the message. And okay. I think they really just want me to listen right now. Doing this has really made me strengthen my patience. And I understand that some messages are meant to come through at the beginning, and some messages are meant to come through at the middle, and then some are meant to come through at the end, because not everyone is meant to hear like the end message as well. So why did I know this message was going to come through? Okay. A lot of people weren't meant to hear the end of this message, that's why. So if you're still here, why did I do that? Why did I like zoned out there for a second. So if you're still here, this part of the message is definitely for you. There is a significant relationship coming into your life soon. For some of you guys, this is romantic. And then for some of you guys, this is a best friend, is what I'm getting. But I'm getting that you guys are going to cultivate a sense of peace together. And they're telling me that this message is not meant to be long. This is just meant to be an extra confirmation of something that you already know. You could feel like you could be receiving signs about love. You could be daydreaming about love. You could be receiving certain music, like certain songs that you feel connected to, and it's a sign that love is coming in for you. And I'm actually getting that this is within the next couple of weeks. So if you resonate with this part of the message, you may have resonated with the divine union message I gave a few channels ago. But yeah, if you're here, this is like your double confirmation that there's a significant relationship coming into your life soon. And this person is meant to bring you a massive amount of peace, meant to cultivate peace together. And there's something about you helping each other close out cycles as well as coming through. I'm hearing like loose ends. But I'm getting that your higher selves are calling in each other. Does that make sense? Like, it's almost like, what's it called for you? Like, you beep someone. What is that called? Ugh, I'm butchering it. But, yeah. We're just gonna call it tag. Like, your higher selves are tagging each other like, hey, I'm ready. So yeah, this is coming in within the next couple of weeks, and you feel this. If this part of the message is for you, you feel this because you feel like you've been being prepared for this in whatever way that is. Okay. Being celibate could be significant, or you could have taken a long break from dating, or there's something about you recognizing what relationships in your life aren't working anymore and letting them go. For some of you guys, you could be dreaming about someone. They're not giving me much information. They're just like, I'm getting by like the end of March. Seriously. But that's not like, yeah, end of March, beginning of April, really. They're giving me like a time limit, like before April 5th and April 7th. Like, I'm not getting anything after that. April 15th is also coming through. Someone could have a birthday in April. Gemini energy is also coming through. Yeah. 12/12 is significant as well. Anything else? I'm seeing Diet Coke. Someone here could be drinking a Diet Coke right now. Or a Coca-Cola. I'm also seeing popsicles on a stick. Okay. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end the message there. I love you, and I really hope this resonated, and I'll see you in the next message.